Thank you, Jay. That was like seeing my life passing before my eyes. Thank you, and I am really honored to be included in Bracken. Thank you, Alina and Jad, for this beautiful publication. It's a real gift, and it's a gift to have my poem in it. I'm wondering whether to read my poem from Bracken or to read a new one. I think I'll read the new one, at least first. We'll see how long it takes, how long it is. Within the last 2 months, my stepson passed away while I was in China. And so this is a kind of strange, surrealistic poem that blends my stepson's life with my recent experience in China. And well, as I say, it's a surrealistic experience. And so if it doesn't make immediate, clear sense, it'll make some sense. It's called It Takes Guts, Fantasy and Memory. Flying into the light, they want the shades down while I need sun. Seeing to me is breathing, and who knows what magic unscrolls inside that proscenium of cloud. Years ago, I caught the shadow of a stork out there, soaring so fast I might have missed him. And on arrival, I found my grandson snuggled in his feathers. Yesterday, I noticed cranes eternalized in teak by a Ming carver. How swiftly a soul flies, freed from the thrashing of molecules and marrow. I first saw the 7-year-old, hair angled defiantly, a little nasal and a little toothy, at the door with his 2 brothers. Serious stuff, this being the eldest. There I was, me and my 3-year-old girl, taking in these pups and their papa, sexy heartthrob. When senior kid gets to the nitty-gritty, where's her toys? So there go these boys tangled in jump rope, siblings before they knew the true meaning of tying a knot. And when our vows were said, an open-heartedness in the form of white waste paper baskets with painted bands appeared, treasures offered in the face of father's newest buddies. I catch this cauldron under glass, Shang Dynasty, ancient bronze, festooned with dragons, and nearby 2 white bins of special provenance adorned with rings. My dreamlike meanderings, memories of older bro, guru of ping pong and hardballs juggled in his mama's conjugal catastrophe. How fast they flew, like imperial dragons off the roof, each brandishing 5 toes. 1 for the province of water rushed in breakers from a salty ocean. 1 for the province of wind, searing breath of rage. 1 for the ashen protectorate, that noiseless cover. 1 for the pounding in the galactic egg, and 1 pulled from the soil of rectitude. At 17, Alan looked to hit a few. The crack of ball on paddle, welcoming hotshot Chinese players to our spare digs. Red shirt rivals reared in the gyms of Beijing or Chongqing, living proof of détente in rolls of tour de fencing in our rec room. floor, ping-pong diplomacy, a spirit whose dream at the time of his body's decline was that he might find time for just one more round. Didn't matter what he threw, tennis ball, golf ball, niece, nephew, all fine, so long as you kept the sucker moving and off the ground. Ball breaking with unintended consequences, that moving magic spinning round in oppressive body English when whirligigs rang with laughter from child to child, swinging wild. We were best buddies, Alan and I, two of us strutting our stylish caps round railway station snack bars, single-track minds fixed on zesty. In my limbic bona fides, I relive recent indulgences, spicy duck blood with noodles and tofu stew at a Xi'an bistro with my Chinese guide, and see a flicker of Alan, dim sum buff, reliving those early tripes at Tai Tung that fired up a hankering for garlicky innards. Never ducked guts, reflected in his early approval of my boiled tongue with ginger snap sauce, and of course, he couldn't get enough. Key lime, the Pax Alpha had a weak spot for it. Personal fridge booty once wolfed by littlest brother, triggering territoriality. But no matter, that slice vanished out of mind like locks off a platter. My tongue can't utter the loss. Under phosphorescent skies, the Li River scrolls out its galloping pinnacles from Yangshuo to Guilin, their limestone karst, catalyst for 1,000 tales. Suspended over this realm of dragons and light, heavy bales of cloud hang like God's dumplings, so low you could poke a hole in them.